The distress beacon had been silent for 17 years. Every species in the galaxy knew what that meant. The ship was gone, crew dead, another tragedy in the unforgiving void of space. The human colony ship Perseverance had vanished beyond the outer rim, lost to whatever horrors lurked in unexplored space. The galaxy had mourned, then forgotten. That was their first mistake. Station Commander Kixanael was reviewing routine traffic logs when his sensor operator, a young Therixian named Vel, made a sound he'd never heard before. Pure, primal terror. "Commander," Vel whispered, his voice breaking. "Something just dropped out of FTL at the edge of our system." "Identify it," Kixel ordered, his attention still on the reports. I can't. The signature is human, but it's wrong. It's all wrong." That got Kixanael's attention. He pulled up the sensor data and felt his two hearts skip simultaneously. The ship's energy signature was off the scale. Power readings that shouldn't be possible, weapon systems that didn't match any known configuration, and a hull composition that seemed to absorb and reflect scanner beams unpredictably. "Hail them," he commanded. The view screen crackled to life. The woman who appeared looked human, but there was something different about her eyes, something ancient and cold. Her uniform was torn and repaired with materials that didn't match, and behind her, the ship's interior looked like a nightmare fusion of human engineering and something else entirely. "This is Captain Jennifer Hawk of the Earth vessel Perseverance," she said, her voice steady, but carrying an edge that made Kixanael's instincts scream danger. "We're returning home, and we have a message to deliver." "Captain Hawk," Kixanael's voice cracked. "You were declared lost 17 years ago. What happened?" Jennifer's smile didn't reach her eyes. "We found them, Commander. The ones who've been making ships disappear because acknowledging them would be inconvenient for trade routes." Behind her, the crew moved with frightening efficiency. They looked lean, scarred, dangerous. Nothing like the colonists who departed Earth nearly 2 decades ago. "We were ambushed 3 weeks into our journey," Jennifer continued. "Dragged to a dead system where dozens of other ships were being harvested for parts and crews for slaves. We found vessels from every species, Therixian, Valkyrie, even Council diplomatic ships, all conveniently lost." Kixanael's blood ran cold. "That's impossible. We would have detected." "You detected nothing because you weren't looking," Jennifer interrupted. "Too expensive. Too politically complicated. Easier to write off lost ships as accidents." Her eyes hardened. "But humans? We don't forget, and we don't forgive." "Captain, what did you do?" "Well, we had to. We survived their prison for 6 months, learned their technology, broke their security. Then we took their ships." She leaned forward. "All of them. We spent 16 years hunting every last pirate outpost in the Outer Rim. We freed thousands of captives, and we ended every single slaver we found." The sensor operator spoke up again, voice shaking. "Commander, I'm reading multiple ships emerging behind the Perseverance. Dozens of them." The screen split to show a growing fleet. A mix of salvaged pirate vessels, retrofitted cargo ships, and craft cobbled together from pure desperation and human ingenuity. Every single one bristled with weapons that made military analysts weep. "These are the survivors," Jennifer explained. "Former prisoners who decided they'd rather fight than run. We built an army from your abandoned citizens, Commander. An army that just cleared every pirate nest within 300 light years. The Council will want to debrief." "The Council can go to hell," Jennifer said flatly. "We sent 17 distress beacons over those first 6 months. Not one was answered. You left us to die, so we learned to live without you." She paused, "But we made sure no one else would be abandoned like we were." Kixanael felt something he'd never experienced before, shame mixed with genuine fear of what humanity became when pushed too far. "What are your intentions now?" he asked carefully. "We're returning the survivors to their homeworlds. After that," Jennifer's smile turned predatory, "we're going to have a very frank conversation with the Council about their acceptable losses policy. And, Commander, they're going to listen, because we're not the desperate colonists who left Earth anymore." "What are you now?" "With a thing that survived what was supposed to kill us," Jennifer replied. with a lesson the galaxy forgot to learn, that you don't leave humans behind and expect them to stay gone. The transmission ended. Kix and L